People are expecting things to get better, to improve, and if we want people to keep coming back, you have to sort of meet those expectations or even go beyond them, and that's what we're trying to aim to do, so that they actually come in and feel that this has actually gone even further than they would have ever expected. It was just looking tired and a little bit dated, and there wasn't that wow factor when you first arrived at the facility. And I think even existing members have been there so long, it was just the same old same. And what we wanted to do was give that a bit of a wow factor, so when people come through, they sort of see the changes, they become proud of the facility that they're a member of, and again, they spread the word to others. And equally for spa users arriving, it's important, you know, they're paying good money to come through the door, and if they aren't greeted with something that gives them a little bit of a wow factor, it can be a little bit disappointing, and it gets their visit off to a maybe not the best of starts. We obviously spoke to Opus 4 and we looked at the project that we wanted to do and what we wanted to get to, you know, what the end result was going to be. And Opus 4 were then able to speak to us, talk us through how they could do that, how they could schedule things in, and how they would manage the project. And what was really important with us is that they would manage it as well with our members in mind, that they wouldn't just come in, blitz everything, close it down. They would actually talk to us regularly, have regular meetings. We knew what was going to go on. We could inform members and actually work around the needs of the members and the spa users as best we could. They were very accommodating. Anytime we went and said, look, we've got a bit of an issue here, can we try and adjust the timing or something, or schedule or something, they would do that whenever possible. And it was important to have that trust on a two-way basis. You know, we would help them as much as we could and preempt sort of certain situations, and they would respond in accordance to what we would request as well. I think it's just that arrival. You know, when you walk through the door now, you feel like you're coming somewhere. You're coming somewhere with quality. It's got that statement, and that perhaps was a bit missing before because it was dated and tired. And we've flipped that around, and people can now walk in and think, wow, this looks really good. I have to say that the result's been superb. We sat back when it was done just before we opened and thought, this really is impressive. However, the litmus test is always going to be the members when they walk through. And yeah, I mean, the feedback has been phenomenal. You know, the amount of people that I've never spoken to perhaps before have actually literally tapped me on the shoulder and said, we like what you've done. It is such an improvement. And that's been universal. We'll be looking to take the club further forward, invest in more money, other phased projects over time, probably over the next sort of 5 years before we get it really where we want it. And without a doubt, with Opus 4 being involved with this project, we've got confidence in what they've done, how they've done it, how professional they've been, and actually sticking to timescales, which is always a positive as well. And we'll definitely be going back to Opus 4 to have another look at it for us on the next phase.